Also, the first named winter storm of the season is getting ready to drop round 2 on part of the state.
And that could mean several more inches of snow for the Northwoods and beyond.
The latest on what Winter Storm Alex has in store for some of us. And while some of us awoke this morning to a fair amount of snow, others only saw a little and some not at all.
That's right. Much of the Northwoods in Wisconsin today was hit with a mix, a little bit of snow, a little bit of rain, and maybe even some very slushy streets. Now, not much different story continues to play out for the far northern sections of northeast Wisconsin tonight. This is a look at the roads in Marinette County, where once the storm is all said and done, residents should be shoveling as much as a foot of snow away. Northern Wisconsin residents are bracing for even more snow tonight and into tomorrow. Our severe weather expert Patrick Powell has the latest on what to expect from Winter Storm Alex. Patrick?
Well, Michelle, we first off continue with a severe winter storm warning for far northern sections of the area and a winter weather advisory just northwest of Green Bay and Appleton. Both of these run through 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. And even though we've seen a lull in the precipitation this evening, we are going to see more develop during the overnight hours tonight. There are a few light rain showers right now in some parts of northeast Wisconsin. We should see some more develop as we head through the remainder of the overnight, and there are more out to the west. That is going to move east, and the bulk of that will move through tomorrow morning as we change back to snow. So look for some occasional light rain showers for much of the area overnight, snow, heavy snow for far northern sections, and then the colder air starts to wrap back in, and we'll change from rain back to snow during the morning hours tomorrow, and that could bring through a burst of snow during the latter portions of the morning and into the midday before things really start to wrap up. That said, the heaviest snows by far will be over the northern portions of the area, especially the far northern sections where heavy snow continues overnight, and they could see anywhere from 6 to 15 inches. But for most of the area, some light rain showers tonight, turning back to snow in the morning, 1 to 3 inches for most of us, but Green Bay and Appleton probably about an inch. I'll have more on that coming up in a little bit. But meteorologist Phil DeCastro took the Fox 11 Storm Chaser up north tonight, and he joins us live now from Iron Mountain, Michigan, just across the Wisconsin border with more. Phil?
Well, yeah, Patrick, we came up here right about 4 o'clock when we got into town, but there's been a light to moderate snow falling in the Iron Mountain and Niagara area since about 6 o'clock, and the roads had been starting to clear out actually a little bit with that little lull that we saw in the afternoon, but they've since started to cover back over with the snow. Now, we hadn't had too much of an issue with the Fox 11 Storm Chaser riding around on these roads in the snow at all, but we had been taking it nice and slow and going nice and easy. We did see a few cars and ditches on the way from Green Bay up to the Michigan border. And, you know, we were in Niagara again about 4 this afternoon. People were already starting to shovel out and snow blow out from what had been about 4 inches of accumulation at that point in time. The snow had stopped, but it started up again not long ago, and it is a heavier wet snow. And some residents, though, don't mind having to shovel it all that much.
And I don't mind the shoveling. I'm thankful that I'm strong and healthy and capable of doing it. It's the roads that I worry about more, the driving, the slippery and stuff like that. But I'm okay with doing the shoveling.
And again, it is that heavier wet snow that's really good for making snowballs for, say, throwing at photographers. But sorry about that, Nate, but it is coming down actually at a pretty decent clip. Had been a bit of a freezing drizzle, it seemed like. Now we're starting to get back into flurry activity. The radar isn't showing too much, but I just don't think it's heavy enough for the radar to really pick up. So do take care on the roads, especially out over the northern parts of the viewing area as we move on through the rest of the night, because as Patrick mentioned, still yet some snow to come from Winter Storm Alex. Live in Iron Mountain, meteorologist Phil DeCastro, Fox 11 News.